Side plank overreach. Side plank overreaches are an excellent exercise for targeting the obliques and the rectus abdominis. When you are in the correct position, you can feel this exercise working the abdominals immediately, and you will also feel a nice stretch in the lats. This exercise also targets shoulder upward rotation. Start by lying on your side with the legs straight and the top leg placed forward of the bottom leg. This helps to create a more stable base. Place the underside hand on the floor, vertically stacked below the shoulder and with the fingers pointing behind you. With the elbow locked, lift the hips up as high as you can. Use the underside oblique to pull the bottom rib towards the top of the pelvis. The aim is to create an arch in the underside of the body. Actively be pushing into the ground to move the bottom shoulder away from the ear as far as possible. Make sure the shoulders are stacked on top of each other and the torso is not tilting forward or back. The top arm is reaching for the sky. After setting a strong side plank, the goal is to maintain a nice active shoulder as you allow the spine to laterally flex and the hips move to the floor without bending the elbow or the knees, or allowing the torso to twist. The top arm remains straight as it moves down to touch the top side of the hip. It is essential to keep the lower shoulder depressed and never allow it to shrug up towards the ear. Once you have lowered the hips to the floor, contract the lower oblique and lift the hips back to the arching side plank starting position while taking the top arm overhead as if reaching for the floor. Again, the torso should not twist as the arm reaches overhead. And one way to limit the twist is to place the bicep of the top arm behind the top ear. This will create a nice stretch in the top side lat and keep the top arm in line with the body. Perform the prescribed number of repetitions. I sometimes like to add an isometric hold at the end of the reps to increase the time under tension of this exercise.